So this is Anything LLM, and so is this. I've already tried the data connector, and I have pulled the Anything LLM GitHub repo. I've already done this before, but when I go to this this particular workspace, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Sorry, there it is. My mistake. So I'm going to move it to the workspace and then load it. See, I foolishly thought that when I was loading the data connector for this particular workspace, that it would that it would add to the workspace, but that is not the case. And more concerning is that when I do the pull, all I get are some MD and JS files, nothing super detailed or useful in that way. And again, I can't read it, so I don't know what this is or what that is. Very frustrating not being able to read those documents. And you can see earlier I had asked about Anything LLM, and sadly, the desktop version doesn't even include anything about how to use Anything LLM in its download, which I think is a crying shame, but nobody asked me. Let's try again, see if now I've downloaded all of the files or some of the files from the GitHub repo. Let's try this. And let's take a look. CPU spikes. And we're waiting. Now, this, I think I'm using, now if I close out of this, it's going to stop. CPU, though, is not doing its normal thing, which is spiking all the way to the top, which is curious. All right, so now we have some information, courtesy of that GitHub pull. Now the CPU is spiking, okay? And it's very slow. But that's because I've got an ancient 8-year-old laptop. Full stack application, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that does seem to work now. If I stop it, it's not going to give me the citation source. And you'll notice that this one didn't either because it's pulling from something. But this one is now finishing, hopefully finishing up. I didn't specify how many characters or how many tokens to use in the response, so now I'm stuck. We are stuck waiting for it to finish. So I would suggest to the developers that they include at least a minimum amount of information about Anything LLM, and specifically maybe even a download for developers so they can get working on getting the code fixed, improved, etc. Server citations and the README. All right, now if I click on this, I see the README. There's no search, which is a shame. And the only way to scroll is with the arrow keys. Again, not super useful. I don't know what this is. 26% match. That's strange. And here is another match. All right. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Happy computing.